Hello there. Hope everyone's keeping well. It's the weekend. So, weather lately has been windy, wet, miserable. So I've been riding the GS most of the time. And it's given me a renewed appreciation of the bike. What it does, how well it works, how smooth and comfortable it is. And I really do like it again. But today I'm on the bobber. Yes, yesterday morning I got on the GS to go to work and felt a little off. Got it out of the bike shed, and it was when I got it out of the bike shed that the rear tire just went flat. So I had a good look at it, and there was a nail right in it. So it obviously went all the way through and punctured the tube, which was not nice. So I did a bit of a patch job on it, just to get it going again, enough to get it over to Joe Duffy's for them to have a look at it. And that's the thing about the 800, it's tubed. So even though the tire can run tubed or tubeless, it's tubed. But I was able to put a bung in the hole and put enough air in it just to get me over there. And that was a very uncomfortable ride. It cornered like a tank. Obviously no traction, no grip, and no real ability to corner. And so yesterday evening dropped it into Joe Duffy's, and he said, well, first of all, knew who I was, name, bike, license plate. I was able to pull up the details straight away and checked it off and says, it's your lucky day. We actually happen to have a tube in stock for your bike. Because the last time it was over a week waiting for a tube to come in. And then he says, and the probability is you're going to need a new tire on it as well. I said, alright. He says, with the rear I think we have a set in stock, so it should be alright. So I said, grand, give me a call, let me know. So I got the phone call today. So, tube, tire, and I also need a new chain and sprockets. So at the last service he did let me know that the probability was on next service I would need a new chain and sprocket anyway. And he said they had a look at the front tyre on the bike and it was down to 0.3 mil. The legal limit is 0.1, so it's still fine. But he said, while we're changing the rear anyway, it's recommended we change both at the same time. So I can live with that. So it's gone from a tube replacement to tube, tyres, chain, sprocket, and instead of having the bike ready today at lunchtime, which you would have had, it's now going to be Tuesday before I get it back. But it has to be done, and then it'll set me up for the summer, and hopefully all the riding I'll be doing in the summer. So yeah, the weather has been really mixed. Lots of wind, lots of rain. Hard to know what to make of the weather. But it's been mild enough temperature wise. But just on the weekends when it's bucketing rain, you're not really in the mood to get on a bike and get out and ride. And then the GS the other day in traffic, guy in a 1200 GS pulled up beside me, and he was going, "Very nice bike." So he was asking about the 800 compared to his 12, and I said, "Lovely, smooth, grand. Just doesn't have the poke, no power compared to the 12 anyway." So he was a little bit surprised by that, because he thought it would be a much lighter bike, whereas it's not really that much lighter. But I think that's the first time in a while the 800 has received attention like that. And he really liked the colour of it, so I like that when the GS gets a little attention. So that's it, no other major news. Hopefully if the weekend weather is anyway decent, I'll get out for a bit. I haven't put up a vlog in a long time because GS isn't set up with the holder for the GoPro that I use to do the voice recording. I'll leave that one on the bobber. And with the crappy weather, I haven't really been riding the bobber, so yeah, that's it really. So I hope everyone's keeping well, riding safe, enjoying their bikes. Watching a few videos lately on cornering and improved cornering and stuff like that, and on some of the videos I've watched I always wonder about their line, and I wonder so many times about my line going into corners, and it's one of these weird things that if you take the wrong line you can really get yourself in trouble. But if you get the right line, nice smooth corner ahead of it. I see some of these videos and the guys are pretty much nearly running racing lines, so they're hitting the apex of the turn to come out the other side with as much momentum and speed as possible. Whereas on the roads that can put you in a spot of bother depending on whether the corner opens up or whether it tightens up. If you are hitting what you think is the apex and that corner tightens up, you're on a wrong line. Whereas if you're on a corner and it opens up, you can open up the throttle and get away easy. That's one of these things, and I guess it comes with experience, your riding skills, and knowing the roads as well. Of course, knowing the roads isn't always a good thing either, as you anticipate that the road is open, there's no traffic ahead. Whereas there could be traffic on the road and you could be coming around a bend and all of a sudden there's traffic there in front of you when you expected a nice open corner to fly through. And I know corners are something that I really need improvement on, which is why I've been watching so many of these videos lately. But whatever about watching the videos, I just need to get out, ride, and practice. And if you're not practicing, you're not improving. I hope everyone's keeping well, ride safe, and enjoy yourselves out there. Talk to you soon.